October 6th in Philly, man. URL. Cassidy versus Arsonal. Your boy Cassidy is back. Bars is back again versus Arsonal. You can't spell bars without putting that S in it. Oh, you choked up over there.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I need you to be more excited. I thought Cassidy was your man. I thought this would be something that you'd be excited about. I'm hyped. I like this. This gonna be better than the goods battle.
Yes and no. I feel like what I realized with the goods battle, you know, all jokes aside, I laugh a joke, I play game over, all jokes aside. What I realized after the goods battle is that because of the style clash that goods have with Cassidy, that we don't really get to see is we don't Cassidy has a less chance or whatever, or it's not a good matchup. I want to see him with a more bar heavy person. I would love to, and I feel like he doesn't get that with Arsonal. That's not a shot at Arsonal, but he's just more of a disrespectful guy.
That is a shot at Arsonal. What are you saying? Arsonal don't have no bars? That is a shot.
No. I'm saying that he's more famous for his disrespect than he is his bars. And I'm saying that honestly, I want to see the Mook versus Cassidy battle right now.
I'm excited, yo. You know what I mean? I didn't expect Cassidy to come back this year. I didn't even know that they was doing a card in Philly. I think he's going to learn. He had to learn something from the goods battle. Let me ask you this.
Yeah, now you said that. Wait, before you talk, let me ask you a question. See what you just said? Learn something from the goods battle? No, he hasn't. Because according to Cassidy, he was fucking Super Saiyan 7. And he did his greatest, and there was nothing to learn from it, and he won it. It was a walk in the park. So, no, he hasn't learned nothing from that.
No, I'm talking about formatting his
He doesn't need to learn. He doesn't need to get greater.
I'm talking about formatting his rounds. He can definitely learn from his last battle. Every artist can learn from their last opponent.
I think that he doesn't think that. He doesn't think that. It's not me and your thoughts or what the reality of life is.
Well, the bottom line is, to me, he has the opportunity to have learned from the goods battle as far as formatting his bars, putting his performance together. I'm pretty sure he's going to come with a more cleaner performance this go round versus the goods battle versus Arsonal. Now, let me ask you, Arsonal, a veteran, a legend, resume is impeccable, superstar in this game. Cassidy, like it or not, Cassidy brought a lot of heat back to the game with this goods battle. Who should be the A side? We talk about boxing all the time. Who should be the A side between Arsonal and Cassidy on October 6th?
I would say that their last battles were both debatable losses. If not, Arsonal's lacked debatability. I feel like when he battled Av, I feel like he completely lost. You know what I'm saying? And that's a punch heavy person. So because of that, I feel like. But does Cassidy punch like Av? That's the question. No, I don't think. I think that Av's a better puncher than Cassidy when it comes to battle rap. When it comes to perform, I have seen better moments from Av in battle rap.
Why does everything have to go off of the last battle only? You talk about these guys like they only have one battle in their catalog. Arsonal got like what 40, 50. Arsonal may be the most viewed battle rapper. Why are we just going off of one performance?
His last battle shows his current state. That's like me telling you that's more relevant to his current state than the battle he had 10 years ago.
That's not
You're telling me about some shit he did years ago. How is that relevant right now?
That's not true, because a battle rapper can take a battle just for the bag, and their performance is not going to show what their potential is. That's
this thing was running around Virginia looking for Av.
Who?
Arsonal. Remember when the promo?
Is Arsonal not greater than Av? Arsonal is a legend. Are you comparing Av to Arsonal?
I'm saying that Av is a punch-heavy battler, just like Cassidy is a punch-heavy battler. And he lost to Av because Av was punching crazy compared to Arsonal.
What type of problems do you think Arsenal's aggression is going to give Cassidy?
Honestly, none. And I don't think that Arsonal is going to be as aggressive as we expect versus Cassidy. I feel like Cassidy's one of them niggas who he's in the back telling Smack, don't let that nigga get in my face. He got contract. He gonna sign contracts where it's gonna be shit that we can't see. The greatest performance of Arsonal. I don't think it's gonna be because Arsonal is scared to do it. I feel like he's gonna try to put stuff in place to where he can't get little man to get bullied by Arsonal.
You give Arsenal. Who's winning this battle?
I'm giving 2-1 Cassidy. I think that even though people are saying that Philly doesn't love Cassidy as much as they want to, I feel like mixed in with him rapping and them actually responding in a positive manner, we're going to get a greater performance from Cassidy, and it's going to make his shit sound a lot greater. And I feel like because of that, he can do a 2-1. He can actually win.
I'm confused, man. Just a few minutes ago, I said Cassidy performance was going to be better, and you tried to debate me on that. Now you're telling me
the
that
reasons.
The Philly crowd is going to be the reason that Cassidy get off? That's what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Come on, man. This is experience. Cassidy, by default, it don't matter if they was battling on the moon. Cassidy's going to have a better performance versus Arsenal than he had versus Goods. Now, the Philly crowd, I don't even know how Philly feels about Cassidy.
Is this not the same guy who was just telling me that all the battles in Atlanta are being tainted, URL, and nobody should go back to Atlanta?
Because
that's the same place that Cassidy battle happened. So is that battle not tainted now?
No.
I mean,
what I'm saying is this. Let's not act like Cassidy is a Philly hero. Cassidy might not be as loved in Philly as you're portraying right now. I'm not saying he is. We know if we go back in history, we've seen Cassidy have issues at home. So I don't know how much that is going to play a part. I think regardless, Cassidy is going to have an exceptional performance.
One thing I want to say about the Philly crowd, we haven't seen it on the URL level yet. I guess that's a different level. But from the crowds we have seen in the past, hometown hero shit means nothing to them. If you watch the Bill Collector battle versus T-Rex, if you watch the K-Shine battle versus Elliot Ness, those are both hometown games, and the crowd with.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. You look at Battle Academy with Rex and Bill Collector. Like
it was going back. The crowd was going with the battle. I was with the crowd was going with the momentum of the battle. When Rex was shitting on us, when Rex was getting off, they was cheering for Rex. When Bill Collector was getting off, and when it was trash, they was also giving that trash energy back.
Arsenal 34 is one of the best performers in battle rap history. And so if this is a non-biased crowd, how much of it? How can this really be a disadvantage for Arsenal? Because Arsenal, Arsenal has battled everywhere in all types of environments. So if this Philly crowd is an unbiased crowd, I don't see that much of an advantage for Cassidy. This really could be an even playing field, even though most will say this is in Cassidy's backyard.
I feel like when it comes to battling on another nigga stage, in another nigga face, in another nigga state.
Who masters that? Who masters that?
Did I fuck it up? Did I do it? Did I fuck it up?
But who masters that?
I mean, that's Arsonal. And I feel like when you think about that, he does that. I heard, since this has been jumping, I've seen people reference the Mr. Fab battle. That battle, he walked into that nigga crib, and he smacked Fab around. I think he had to go back doing hyphy music or whatever. The reality of life is, I think that to some extent, ours has the advantage. You feel me? In a lot of ways. But I also feel like in the end of it all, the same thing that's happening in the goods, Cassidy's fans, the level of dick eatery that they are willing to display when arguing for him is unmatched in battle rap.
Wait a minute. Just a few months ago, you was part of the Bars is Back committee. Now you shitting on Cassidy fans. Where
you know what? I had to
change your faces. You changing faces.
Nah, you know what it was? Yo, I'm not a dick eater. And I just said to you earlier, like I said to you, I like when people acknowledge their mistakes. As far as Cassidy feels, he's perfect. I don't think there's no one who's perfect. I feel we all have room to improve. And when I see somebody act like they are perfect, it makes me turn against them as a fan. I want people who are constantly seeking perfection, who's still going out there trying to play greater games.
But you getting the promotion mixed up with the actual performance on a battle. I just think my bottom line, he's just going to do better when it comes to the battle itself.
Oh yeah, I agree he's going to do some better, but I believe the reasoning. What I argue with you was the reasoning behind him doing better. I feel like he's going to do better because he's going to be in a more even still type crowd. The people in Atlanta were just willing to turn against him. Even though we don't know if Philly thinks he's returning as the hometown hero, I feel like they're going to be willing to let him rap. And if you give Cassidy the chance to rap, he does have somewhat good bars. Is it the best bars for battle rap? No.
This battle is going to be this is going to be a fire battle. I'm not even going
2-1 Arsonal. I'm switching my thing 2-1 Arsonal. I'm going to 2-1 Arsonal.
You going with Arsonal 2-1?
2-1 Arsonal. Yeah, I put that on there.
Why you switch? You've been switching up already. We're only in the first 5-10 minutes of the show. You done switched up twice. Like, what's your decision now with Arsonal? Just the experience?
Experience. The reality of life is, again, everything I'm just saying about Cassidy is I feel like you need as an artist to get greater. I don't see that from him. And I don't think he's the greatest battle rapper in history of battle rappers at this current time. I don't think he deserves that mantle. I can't say he's not great or nothing, but I don't feel like I don't know. The way
I'm going out on a limb. Not to cut you off. I'm going out on a limb.
You did, though.
I'm going with Cassidy. I'm going with Cassidy 2-1. This is a make or break for Cass. Like, I wasn't surprised in the goods battle about anything. I know he's going to do exceptionally well. This will be a very close battle. This is going to be a 2-1 type of battle. But I have seen Arsonal drop the ball before. I've seen Arsonal put on, a great 1 round and some mediocre 2 other rounds. I've seen this before.
You look at Arsonal battling Geechee. You look at Arsonal battling Twerk.
Yeah.
These are more current battles that are more relevant to this time. That are great performances from Arsonal against the top guys around right now. Some of the top, the top guys.
Those were not clear wins, though. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm just talking about. No, I'm not even talking about.
There's room for Cassidy to squeeze in and steal a round. So if he can steal a round, I think he definitely get a chance to go 2-1.
If we get that Twerk Arsonal, I feel like it's going to be a long day for Cassidy.
I'm going with Cassidy 2-1. I mean, I agree with the points you made with Arsonal. This make a break for Cassidy, though. I just feel like he's going to give us a way better performance. This is going to be a 2-1, and he can steal a round. He can steal a round.
Did you hear the interview with Cassidy on Norbs at all?
That's all promotion. I don't want to get into talking about the hyping this thing up because we can go forever with the way with Cassidy promote and hype up the battles.
So you feel like, let me ask you a question. So let me ask you this. So you feel like genuinely he's just talking shit now. He don't really feel the shit he's saying. He's just talking. I
haven't even seen Cassidy get into his bag as far as this Arsonal battle. I just found out about it this morning.
No, he did an interview on Norbs. I'm just saying in general.
I don't listen to Norbs.
I'm saying that Cassidy, whether he's doing an interview on Norbs, wherever the fuck he's doing the interview at, when he's talking, he's just saying that he's not real. He's smarter than that.
I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is, and all we're saying is, as far as the battle go, he will be more exceptional than Goods, and I believe he can steal around. So I will feel like Cassidy can 2-1 Arsonal September 6th, URL in Philly at home.
I got Arsonal on the 2-1. He's gonna be in another nigga stage, another nigga face. Honestly, the more I talk about it, I feel like the crowd is gonna turn against Cassidy. I can see that.
The more you talk about it, I feel like you need to be drug tested. I think you need to put that blunt down that you was smoking.